Hey, what's up you guys? So today's video is kind of like a story time slash what in the world? Literally what? So I mean you've read the title of the video, Nothing Matters. This might sound a little crazy and a little bonkers, and maybe even you read it and you thought it sounded really morbid. Understandable, but just bear with me. So I had this great realization. So I was sitting in class and my professor was just talking about all the different ways that humans have made different ways of destruction, and how we have all these millions of ways that we can destroy the planet and all life on the planet. And again, I know, real morbid, I know, it's sad, that's it. I mean, it's reality. But he just kind of ended up screaming, "It doesn't matter." Like, he just screamed it in class. And like, granted, he was talking about like the search for like alien life doesn't really matter, but him yelling it in class just like stuck so much to me, like glue. Oh my god. So I just sat there after he just screamed, "It doesn't matter." I was like, it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was like, it doesn't matter. And I was like freaking out in my head. I was like dumbfounded, just sitting there like, I was like, what? I was like, it doesn't matter, nothing matters, this is crazy. And like the whole rest of the class, I was just like, oh my god, it doesn't matter. And I was like, had this whole existential crisis, like went crazy. And I was just like scribbling away, writing everything down. I was thinking, because I was like, I can't lose this is crazy, this is a like insane realization, I gotta write this all down. So yeah, I just sat there and I was like, it doesn't matter, like nothing matters. And I guess I should explain that more, right? So my mind process was thinking, well, our life is really fragile and like we could die any second. So in the grand scheme of things, like our lives are very minuscule and meaningless, because if you look at the whole, we're a very small part of the whole. And so really what we do in our life doesn't truly matter in the grand scheme of things, because we're just a blimp in the vastness. But yeah, I just thought that was insane. And I just kept thinking about how like everything's so meaningless and our lives are so fragile, which I know does also, again, sound very depressing and sad and morbid and just negative. But I think it's more about like, I don't know, because I know you're definitely like, you literally just made a video about finding your purpose and your meaning in life, and now you're telling me that like everything's meaningless and doesn't matter. Yes. Yes to both. I think these concepts can exist simultaneously and can be thought of simultaneously, like I am doing right now. So I guess someone really wanted attention. But yeah, the reasons behind why the concept of nothing matters or it doesn't matter is really actually a positive thing or a good thing is because, I mean, why stress about the future when it doesn't matter, you know? Why throw yourself into this like fit of anxiety and this like awful mindset when in reality it doesn't truly matter? And I mean, if nothing matters then, and everything is meaningless, then you can be anything you want and you can be everything at the same time, because I mean, it doesn't matter. So do what you want to do and be what you want to be and do whatever, because it doesn't actually really matter. Same with like trying to fit yourself into this like box, this category, or this like certain aesthetic, I guess. I don't even know. But just like categorizing yourself. Oh, like placing yourself in this small box that you feel like you have to fit. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. Or like thinking about constantly worrying about people's opinions or what people think of you or how they're perceiving you. I mean, it doesn't truly matter because nothing matters. So do what you want to do. Another like point, I guess, like as to why nothing matters is good would be like, I don't know, it's just like when you walk down the street, at least for me, if I'm walking to class and people are in front of me walking really slow, I get so angry. Like those small little things make me very angry, but in reality, like, why am I worrying about that? Why is that stressing me out? Why is that causing me negative reactions and negative emotions when it doesn't really matter? Like, does it truly matter if I'm a few seconds or a few minutes like later to class? No. Does it matter like if I'm walking like 2 paces slower than I normally would? No. So really, like, worrying about these minuscule small things and sweating the small stuff, as like that book says, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, because in reality, like, what you're worrying about doesn't really matter. Like, I keep saying that, but like literally, maybe if I say it enough, then like it'll resonate with you. But like, why? It's like almost illogical to worry about the future if it doesn't matter, because nothing matters. Just do what you want to do. And okay, so my light turned off, so it might be a different lighting. Also, my cat knocked my tripod down. So it's fine because nothing matters. So as I was saying, I think it's kind of illogical to worry about the future because, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's so small. And there's just, if you worry about things like that, then you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to progress in life if you're worrying about these small things that don't technically really matter. And I mean, honestly, the time scale of the universe is massive, and our lives are just a very small portion of it. And so, yes, on the big scale, nothing you do matters, like your life is meaningless. But if you look on a personal level, like, there is importance, and just because on the big scale it doesn't mean anything, doesn't mean it's not special and meaningful for you. So this is why I think having purpose can go hand in hand with acknowledging that life is meaningless. Like, maybe because you understand that life is meaningless, you aren't scared to go for your purpose in life or set your goals and achieve those goals, because you know, like, it doesn't really matter if something goes wrong or if people judge you or that the future doesn't turn out exactly how you want, because it doesn't truly matter. Most of us feel like we have things that we have to do, like we have to graduate high school, go to college, get a job, retire, end of life. But everything you have to do, you choose to do. Like right now, I am in school and I have to do homework, but I have chosen for this to be part of my life right now and for this to be what I'm doing right now. So really, like, these have to do's don't really matter in the end. Like, if I don't do one homework assignment, it doesn't matter in the whole grand scheme of my degree. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding that you choose what you do and you have the authority and you are the driver in your life. So just kind of taking advantage of this knowledge is really important, I think. And I think it's really interesting because I had been kind of thinking about this, not in like a specific way, but I have been watching Broad City. You should watch it if you haven't, it's really good. And one of the characters, Alana, is very carefree. She does whatever she wants. She does anything, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I think it's because she, like, this is probably a really in-depth, like, look into this show, because it's really, like, a humorous show. But I think she just understands that nothing really matters. So do whatever you want, be whatever you want, do whatever, it doesn't matter. Who cares if people judge you or anything? Just do what you want to do. And this kind of just, this realization was just like a click, kind of aha, this is the answer kind of moment in time, and it was crazy. And even today, just thinking about it is just insane. So really, like, I know like this might not resonate with a lot of people, and you might be watching this and be like, I don't really understand what you mean by it's good to understand that life is meaningless. But maybe me saying this, or me screaming nothing matters or it doesn't matter over and over again on this video, will help you kind of have that click, and will help you realize like what I am saying, because a lot of people won't resonate with it, and I understand that, and I wouldn't have like a few weeks ago. But I think really just like, I don't know, if I can just have one person click and understand that, I think that's incredible. And it is a odd concept, especially in our kind of Western society, because we do mainly focus on the future, very much are future oriented. But I think stepping back for a second and realizing that like what I'm doing, like, yes, like I'm stressed and this and this and this and I have to do these things, but really it doesn't matter, because nothing is that meaningful, and like I can do whatever I want because of this, and I can take advantage of this. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to put this out there. Maybe like someone will understand and have the aha moment. That would be awesome. If you have any other thoughts about how everything is impermanent or meaningless, and I know this has a very like kind of Buddhist connotation, which I mean makes sense, but I definitely understand it. Like, I have read different Buddhist texts, and I took a class on Intro to Buddhism, and I've read that like nothing matters and everything's meaningless and impermanent, but I didn't understand it. It didn't click with me until I was ready for it to click. So maybe you can revisit this video a year down the line and still not understand, or maybe you'll watch it again and actually understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that aha realization, this is the answer moment with you, and hopefully you can understand what I'm saying or have that too, and we can discuss it. So definitely, okay, so definitely leave a comment below, let's have a discussion. I will see you guys next time. As I was saying, I will see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, whatever. But yeah, I will talk to you later.